Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This week, a new hero, Borg Fitaga armor, will join us in the Land of Dawn. Borg is equipped with a homemade Fitaga armor that can keep him away from danger. His strong DPS from his flamethrower, combined with his HP recovery, give him outstanding sustainability. Passive, Fitaga armor. Borg is equipped with a homemade Fitaga armor that inherits a portion of his HP and takes all damage for Borg while it's active. A short circuit will take place when the armor runs out of HP, and Borg will do a roll to the direction of the left joystick to disengage from the armor. In this meantime, Borg won't take any damage. He then continues to restore energy in armorless state. When energy is full, Borg will re-equip the armor and restore the armor. Borg's fire damage causes enemies to warm up, and enemies with ultra temperature will drop armor parts when they take flame damage. Pick up parts and restore armor, or restore energy while in armorless state. With the protection of Fitaga armor, Borg has an excellent viability. However, he will be very weak in armorless state. It is important to make good use extended first skill and second skill to pick up Fitaga supplies. First skill, fire missiles. Borg activates the flamethrower and fires in the designated direction, dealing physical damage over time. If enemies' temperature rises to the limit, they will take true damage and slow down. Armorless state. Borg adjusts the flamethrower to a narrower angle and longer distance with reduced damage. This is Borg's main DPS skill, which is good at dealing sustained damage and increasing the chance to trigger his passive. Second skill, fire stake. Borg shoots several fire stakes at the edge of the fan-shaped indicator. After a few seconds, the stakes are taken back into his body. Each stake deals physical damage to enemies in its path and pulling them back. If the fire stake touches the Fitaga supplies in its path, it pulls them back as well. Armorless stake. Borg adjusts the fire stake launcher to send the stakes a further distance and shortens the gap between the stakes. The fire stakes can effectively stop enemies from escaping and can be used to pick up the Fitaga supplies generated from Borg's passive. Ultimate. Blast Insanity. Borg charges forward in a designated direction, shooting fire around to deal physical damage and slowing enemies down. If he hits an enemy hero during the charge, he will stop charging and slow the target. Then, self-explodes and deals true damage based on the target's max HP. The explosion destroys the current Fitaga armor and puts himself under armorless state. After exploding, he returns to moving normally. This powerful skill is designed for team fights. The high damage can cause a devastating blow to enemies. However, before using this skill, you should pay attention to the long cast animation and the cost of losing all HP of the Fitaga armor. When the team fight starts, Borg approaches the battlefield from the rear, uses his ultimate, Blast Insanity, to enter the center of his enemies' lineup, generate multiple Fitaga supplies with multi-stage damage, and exploding his Fitaga armor to finish off his wounded enemies and bring the rest to low HP. In the armorless state, picks up Fitaga supplies and re-equips the Fitaga armor immediately. Then, casts Flicker to approach enemies again, uses his first skill to deal damage over time, and at the end of the fight, all escaping enemies have been slain. And that's their new hero Borg. Pick him up for 599 diamonds or 32,000 battle points with a 30% diamond discount in his launch week. Pre-sale now available. Be sure not to miss out. Want to know more strategies for Borg? Stay tuned for the Hero Guide and Road to Mythic available upon his release. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of the Dawn.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.